The Mahomes Mountain, as Nick Wright always pokes. First off, I want to start this off right away by saying the fact that Trevor Lawrence is still on this mountain after what happened last week, I think is absolutely insane. Bruh, there's no logical way he's on any type of mountain. He is falling off that mountain, and it is looking bad. Anyway, Andy Dalton's on the mountain. Give respect where respect is due. Let's go, Andy. Although this week, we gotta beat you, buddy. Anthony Richardson, Malik Willis, Danny Dimes. He beat the Browns. He is on the mountain. Bo Nix and Vacant. So who fell off the mountain? Skyler Thompson, Will Levis, Jacoby Brissett, Minshew, and Deshaun Watson. Yeah, that's about right. I would have to agree with that one. Alright, let me skip forward here. So, who's next? We got Donald, Derek Carr, Kirk Cousins, Jalen Hurts, Justin Fields, and Caleb Williams. It's almost to a point where it's poetic how much Nick Wright has now came to the realization that Caleb Williams is not as good as he thinks he is. You know, the guy that he thought was going to win the Super Bowl before the season even started. The guy that he thought was the best quarterback of all time. The second coming of Patrick Mahomes. I just love the fact that we are now at a point where I feel like Nick Wright has learned his lesson. And it's a beautiful sight. It's a beautiful sight. Jalen Hurts and Justin Fields. Okay, who's the third string? Who's the third level? Baker Mayfield, Herbo, Jared Goff, Kyler Murray, and Brock Purdy. Hey, I gotta give him credit because I really thought that he was gonna put Joe Burrow in this tier. Or put Joe Burrow in a really stupid place. Because I'm used to old Nick Wright when he was an absolute buffoon. But now he's actually a lot more logical, which I could give him props for, number one. But number two, it's everyone else is taking their shots at Joe Burrow, saying he's the worst quarterback and it was his fault last week we lost and blah, 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 blah. Nick Wright actually isn't trashing him. I'm sure he's on the next tier. I'm like 99% sure, just knowing Nick Wright. But still, everyone's trashing Joe. This is like the one reason why Nick Wright recently has been so much more stomachable is because of that. Herbo being down there, I don't think you can really put him there, man. The guy's hurt. The guy's out, and he's getting an MRI done. He's in a really weird situation. I feel bad for Herbo just because the fact that like he can't really control his situation right now. It's just he's kind of in limbo, waiting. Hopefully things work out. Hopefully things fix themselves. But it is what it is. Kyler, Purdy, and Goff. Okay. Okay, I kind of figured he would put him there. Oh, do not put Burrow and Dak Prescott in the same tier. Come on now. Dak goes down. Dak slid off the mountain. Dak is sliding off the mountain. Stop that. Stop that slander of putting Dak Prescott and Joe Burrow in the same tier. Rodgers actually is looking good right now. And Joe is also looking really good right now. Joe is starting to get going. Doesn't mean his defense understood that or understands the task of getting going. But the offensively, we're getting going. Geno Smith, hey man. Aren't the Seahawks like 3-0? Like, I'm pretty sure the Seahawks are like 3-0. I don't know how the Seahawks are doing that. Okay, who else? We got Stafford, Stroud, and Jaden Daniels. Okay. Allen and how? How is Lamar Jackson's 1-2? He is 1-2 right now. And that's not because of his defense. His defense is not the reason. Although the Raiders game, they were up by 10 points. His offense completely collapsed. Couldn't do anything anymore. Then you have the game versus the Cowboys. They're up, 28-6. Defense collapses. But Lamar also in the offense can't do anything. So they can't put up more points. Then you have, what, week 1 against the Chiefs. I mean, Josh Allen's number 1. I don't care what anyone says. This is bullcrap. No. This right here is why Nick Wright, my man, no matter how much more logic you have spewed, no matter how better you have gotten, I will forever call you a clown. You cannot tell me that Josh Allen is not better right now than Patrick Mahomes. Even without Stephon Diggs, Josh Allen is better than Patrick Mahomes right now at this moment in time. Right now. If you compare all the quarterbacks together, he is better than Patrick Mahomes. If you're going to put Patrick at the top of this list, then that is doing a disservice to this list, and you are absolutely nullifying this whole entire list. Because that is stupid. Patrick Mahomes is not better right now than Josh Allen. Not even close. Josh Allen is playing on a level that scares the living crap out of me. And the fact that we currently do not have to play the Bills, which, you know, we normally do very well against them. I don't want to see our defense right now. How our defense played last week. Not against the Chiefs. Last week defense. That defense last week, if they played Josh Allen, we would probably give up 95 points. Maybe 100. Maybe 100. What our defense last week. Again, last week. Keep that in mind. So, don't even start with me with that bullcrap that Mahomes is better than Allen. I disagree with that 1,000%. If you're going to put a list together, Nick Wright, you got to put Josh Allen at number 1. Like, even Patrick Mahomes, and this is funny, okay? Patrick Mahomes himself, coming from the horse's mouth, said that they're winning games and they're really not playing the best football. And they're still winning, even though they're not playing the best football, and they're still getting it done. He said it himself that they're not playing the best. So how in any world is Mahomes better than Allen right now? Allen's just going out there and just slinging it. He just goes, you know what? I'm just going to be the best quarterback, you know, at this moment in time. Once Joe gets going, it's over, by the way. Just a little side note there. Joe started last week. He started getting going last week. But once he gets going, whoo. But right now, we're in the beginning stages of Joe getting going. Okay? We're in the beginning. But for Allen, he's in it. He's in it right now. He's full, you know, 5-finger discount in it. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.